For the enjoyment
Sit like you nuggas, they know. Oh, I just got all of these hoes. Check out my shit when I'm wearing these clothes. Got all this drip like my name Naruto. I hope so.
We going higher and higher, higher, until we on top.
Listen up, you two. We already have both scrolls, so we could just head to the destination. But I feel like we should keep taking more scrolls, because that would decrease the chances of Naruto's team finding another one.
This nigga is a hater. This nigga's as big of a hater as the third.
I'd rather hear you be sorry for trying to hate on Naruto again.
You can call it hating or whatever, but I'm just doing everyone a favor.
Like, goddamn, just get off his meat.
I said, you be riding his meat harder than Hinata is. She's like, the only one who can ride his meat is me.
You're more extroverted when he's not around, but as soon as he is, you start becoming all shy. I don't understand how a loser like him can have that effect over you.
Most people don't understand things about others who are better than them in every way.
You ride for your man then, shorty.
Give me 3 examples on how
He's
he's
funnier,
better.
better looking, has more charisma, he's goal-driven, and just overall inspirational to me.
And he said, name 3 things, and she named about 5 things.
And it's kind of crazy how you have a Byakugan and didn't notice him yet.
And it's kinda crazy that you're so good at smelling but can't smell your way to a shower.
Gaara, I think we found a food stamp user.
A food stamp user is crazy.
I would ask if you're black, but I can obviously tell there's more going on here. Think you might be one of those filthy homegrown blacks from Africa.
Homegrown blacks from Africa. That is insane. Africans don't even consider themselves to be black. They identify with their ethnicity. But for him to call him a homegrown African is crazy.
Right on, my brother. You are looking at a full-blown South African.
How disgusting. Just listen to those lips smack.
Cause South Africa?
That doesn't surprise me at all. Your kind is very predictable.
Really hasn't done
I want
anything.
to know, how do you live with yourself knowing that you're African?
Damn it, he's not listening.
The hell is he so mad for?
Yeah. How aren't you depressed or saddened by your existence?
White supremacists really think like this. And that's really the funny thing about this. White supremacists really think that they are the superior race. And it's fucking hilarious because we're all human at the end of the day. But what regard makes white people the superior race? I just want to know. I just want to know what makes white people think that they're the superior race and that they're better than all the other races. Not all white people. I'm not saying all white people, but people who think like that. Like entitlement? I'm trying to figure out what actual tangible things that they have that would make them better than any other race.
You should just leave before they do
Answer
something
the
else.
question, boy.
Just knowing that I am South African makes me happy. I take pride in my people and our heritage. Just knowing that I am South African tantalizes me so.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big word for someone like him.
Even if some of us are still white as hell, just look at Drika's
minute,
Duplessis.
stop!
Are you trying to tell me anything?
Alright, yeah, I think it's about time we deliver these scrolls.
We've been saying that from the start. But no, you wanted to try and find a way to hate on Naruto.
I already knew what needed to be done, but hearing him say some of them are white was just unacceptable.
Yeah, some of them are white. Yes. And the fuck is literally at the south of the fucking continent.
God, look at him frolicking at the mouth. That level of enthusiasm is just inspirational. This is why I praise the Lord for spawning such beautiful white children. Oh, thank you, white Jesus.
This nigga added Uncle Ruckus to the fucking... This nigga's inner voice is Uncle Ruckus? No. His inner voice is the Shukaku. That's the fucking One-Tails that's talking to him. That's why they don't like each other. Okay, the nine-cocked nigga and the white supremacist Uncle Ruckus. All the tailed beast are Boondocks characters. I need Stink Meaner next. Who? Stink Meaner?
Why do you guys have to be so racist?
Here we go with this nonsense.
You two make me fucking sick. I hate you both.
Oh.
Anyways, I want to wake up and look for the broccoli like Kendrick Lamar. And if we see Rock Lee, then we should tell him about the dominance we displayed today.
I know you have high hopes about Lee, but I'm pretty sure he lied to you. Because I listened to a Kendrick song and he literally sounds black.
You sound crazy.
That hippity-hoppity black anthem rapping nigga Kendrick is not white. He's blacker than the dirt beneath your very feet.
Ruckus, shut your black ass up. If Lee says he's white, then I believe him.
He's back. He snuck his way into the forest and marked another kid.
This nigga gonna be like, and then, cause he's waiting to hear that Naruto has died.
That's it? What about Naruto? He was supposed to kill that little niglet.
Also, there's one more thing.
Yes, here it comes.
He wanted me to tell you that he's up 1-0.
That bitch is letting me know he went back on our deal.
What?
Damn it. I should have known he was gonna pull something like this.
Out.
He better hope I don't see him again. Because when I do, I'm gonna make sure that gay little snake dies for going back on our deal.
Like, the third Hokage fight versus Orochimaru fight is actually one of the top tier fights of this series. Like, I have to rank that in my top 5. Like, this is one of the top 5 fights that, like, you ever get to see.
There's
Orochimaru
no way you
versus
would actually
fucking
make some
Hiruzen.
type of deal with a predator. So cut it out. It's not funny.
Bitch, I would do anything to get my last one up on Minato, so I ain't joking.
How does that have any relevance to what you're talking about? What could Minato have possibly done that would lead to you letting a monster roam free in our village?
He did employ a predator to get his lick back.
Now leave my office, and if you leak anything that I said, I'll have you hunted until you're playing patty cake with the inside of a coffin while I piss on your grave.
I'll make sure the whole village knows.
But do you think they'll know about it the same way they know how you got touched by Orochimaru?
Damn!
That was just unnecessary.
Exactly. And now I'm up 1-0. Also, before you go, you trying to let me hit?
Even if the village's fate depended on that happening, I wouldn't even think about considering it, you old, ugly, erectile, dysfunctional-looking geezer.
That fatherless mouth-breather Kakashi was right.
Looks like that struck a nerve, so I guess now it's 1-1.
And you got touched by Orochimaru, so now it's 2-1. Plus, you're fired from being the second exam proctor, so add one more to make it 3. You D-cup bowling ball chested thought.
D-cup bowling ball chested wearing thought. Are her boobs really that big in the show? They keep mentioning it. I never really like paid attention, but like, are her boobs really that big in the show?
Now all we have to do is deliver our scrolls and meet up with the rest of the teams.
And good looks on giving us your extra scroll, my nigga.
Of course. After I ran into you guys and heard what happened with that freak, it would have been wrong if I didn't help out.
I love when you smile like that, K. Diddy.
K. Diddy! K. Diddy! I said because he becomes a Diddy disciple as well, and he starts trying to be Orochimaru better than Orochimaru. Goddamn Diddy disciple.
Dosu's squad were able to see that the edge mark was working perfectly. And now I just made sure Sasuke made it without any harm done to the mark.
Tell Dosu he's invited to my next party. Just make sure you pick up some baby oil while you're here.
Baby oil?
Need it.
Oh my, how generous of you, Lord Orochimaru.
1,000 bottles of baby oil. Now, what was Diddy doing with 1,000 bottles of baby oil? So, is that what their names are? So, is it O Diddy, P Diddy, K Diddy, T Diddy, Titty?
I didn't think I was going to see you guys this early. But nonetheless, congratulations on passing the second exam.
We'll start thinking more, my nigga. Cause we could have gotten here earlier if we didn't run into that freak that touched me and Sasuke.
Oh my god, Naruto, all he did was congratulate us. But you're getting mad for no reason.
Are you dumb? He literally said he didn't expect to see us this early, so he basically thinks we're ass.
He does think y'all are ass. This version of them is kind of ass. Like, compared to Shippuden, they're ass. But this is the come-up story.
He's just having a little identity crisis right now. Ever since he got up, he thinks his status as a real N-word will be questioned since he's a quote-unquote victim after what happened.
I can't be the realist if I'm a victim.
He's been a victim since the second episode when when Kakashi put his fingers in his ass. He's been a victim this whole time. Naruto been a victim this whole fucking time.
Of course you would think it's dumb. Especially when you just learned that meat riding Sasuke isn't what you should be doing with your life.
Damn.
Naruto. Let's not forget how she was the one that protected us and fought off a team while we were unconscious. Me personally, I don't think a real N-word would act like this.
But that doesn't justify her saying something is dumb when most of her life consists of meat riding.
Plus, she said she's gonna stop doing that, so just let it go and apologize.
Niggas get a hickey on their neck and magically become Captain Save-A-Ho.
He said niggas get a hickey on their neck and Captain Save-A-Ho.
What happened in that forest? Because I need to make sure you guys aren't talking about what I think you are when you say that you got touched.
Iruka, you know you're one of my day ones, right?
We're both from Swingset Street, so yeah, I guess you can say that. They used to call me Ruka Switch 'em Down.
Ruka switch him down, cause my nigga was bow, bow, bow.
I was such a menace they had to keep my name off the record.
You sound like a white person trying to act black.
That coming from you makes the level of irony something I can't even fathom.
Just know, character development happened in that forest, gang. That's all I'm gonna say.
That makes it sound even worse.
And whatever you think he meant when he said touched, just know you're probably right.
Oh my god.
And get this. Apparently the third Hokage made some type of deal with the freak that attacked us.
She's telling the truth. That weirdo said that they wanted to see Hiruzen's face when he finds out they went back on their deal, right before he
Don't you dare say what happened to me!
I do. I said my nigga has beef. Pettiness knows no bounds.
How's it going, Obito?
It's going pretty good, guy. Thanks for asking.
I forgot your name is Kakashi. Looks like I've mistaken you for one of your dead friends. My bad.
Man, I'm kinda hungry right now, you heard?
Okay.
That nigga's always hungry. Fat ass nigga.
Seeing how Neji just reacted after hearing that gives me an idea.
Oh, Sasuke, you look so handsome today, my love. Just know I would never give up on you like that pink-haired witch did. Jesus, Ino, let his nuts breathe for a second.
It's way too soon for her to be saying something like that.
Like, damn, shorty, you just stopped riding his dick in the forest.
Kendrick is no white savior. That tap dancing baboon has a song called The Blacker the Berry. And guess what it's about?
That's actually one of the songs I listened to the most since Rock Lee told me about him. On that song, Kendrick is secretly making fun of the blacks while he makes it seem empowering for them.
No, he's not. The song is full of monkey pride, and that's it.
How is Naruto giving out the nigga pass? Cause he got that nine cock nigga inside him.
He's probably just trying to get her in trouble.
You have no idea how lucky you are to be alive right now, you little shit.
Oh, what's wrong? Are you mad that your little plan to kill Naruto backfired?
What the hell are you doing? I told you to keep quiet about it until the exam ends.
Anko, relax. This senile old man is done for either way now that the elders agreed to meet with you.
It does matter, you albino booty scratcher.
Oh.
Because it looks like your nutrag forgot what I said would happen if she leaked anything I said.
I'm not letting you lay a finger on her.
Kakashi, did you forget who the fuck I am?
And did you forget who the fuck I am, nigga? I am the fucking copycat ninja.
You couldn't hurt me, even if I was dead and about to go 6 feet under to lay next to your bum ass.
Oh, yeah, he said, I got you, nigga. Same ass joke. Shit not funny, nigga.
Aw, you look so cute when you're mad. You say the same thing over and over and expect people to fall for it every time.
I said, the shit's not funny no more, nigga. I know your jokes.
Just find a new joke, old man.
And maybe you should find a new dad?
You really just let me tie the score that easily? That's no fun.
Even if we count what you just did as points, I would still be up 4-2.
No. Actually, the score from the other day should have been 3-1. Because if you get to repeat the same joke over and over and count it as a point, then I should get a point every time I predict what you're going to say.
Hell
If
yeah.
you need a handicap that bad, then go ahead.
Now I think I understand why you're so obsessed with being the person that's always up on the score.
Scoreboard.
It's because you're compensating for when you can't get up physically in the lower region, huh?
Oh! Get this nigga, Kakashi!
When did my medical records get leaked?
Yeah, keep going, Kakashi. I sense an instigation opportunity coming.
He said an instigation opportunity is crazy.
I can tell that clearly bothered you, so it looks like I can give myself a point.
Go ahead and take that weak little point.
When you say it like that, it makes me think of how weak and little your ego must have been.
Yeah, he saw that one. I said, they getting each other.
Saw that coming from a mile away, you albino idiot. Now it's tied back up.
It's not. Because what I was saying before you cut me off was, it reminds me of how weak and little your ego must have been after realizing that no woman would ever want such a horrible and decrepit person like yourself.
I said he on this nigga's ass.
Oh yes, Kakashi. Now bring it home.
You're so desperate, you probably dug up your dead wife's body and tried to do some heinous things to it because no one that's alive would ever consider letting you hit.
This nigga killing this nigga!
You're goddamn right I did that. I have no shame in saying it either. So it's only 5-3.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect any less of you. But what's crazy is even though she's dead, I know she still probably felt unsatisfied.
And there it is.
It says she's dead and she was still unsatisfied.
6-3, by the way.
This nigga guy, I want to see how this nigga guy get this nigga to crash out, bro.
There's no way you're about to let someone like Kakashi put you on hush mode, because that would be crazy considering that you're the Hokage.
You're absolutely right, Guy. So to even up the score, maybe I should just kill him, then piss on his grave every day until I'm the one that's up.
Sounds like a solid idea.
He's right. That would be a solid idea if it was just me. But everyone up on this stage, except for Guy, has agreed to stop you if you tried to harm Anko or anyone else before we could tell the elders about you.
Now it makes sense. That's why your albino ass has been so confident, huh? Niggas think you have me cornered, huh?
I don't know why you're laughing right now when there's literally nothing you can do to get yourself out of this situation.
Kakashi, you should know that he's too petty to allow himself to be cornered this badly.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, trust me, it makes complete sense, you albino cyclops. I never said anything about getting out of this situation, but just know that a leak isn't a leak if I leak it myself.
If you're saying what I think you're saying, then you would just be helping us. Because you exposing your own actions won't benefit you in any way.
Do you think I care? I'd rather get myself thrown out of office just to stop all you bitches up here from getting the satisfaction of doing it yourself.
This nigga is petty as fuck! He said, I'd rather do this shit myself and get myself fired than let you niggas get me fired.
I'm petty like that, in case you forgot.
The fact that you'll do that just to hate and be petty is honestly sad.
And now I fully understand why your own son doesn't even talk to you anymore.
Oh, that nigga brought up Asuma.
Again, do you think I care? Just look at him. He's been staring that way this whole time. That junkie has been faded for years now. Even when I let him know that he would be receiving an N-word pass, he was high. Then he called me a deadbeat. And I hope one of his blunts are laced.
Oh!
It's like every time you talk, you try to one-up the last hateful statement you said.
This level of hating is exactly why all of L Block respects you.
I plan on making my last moments as Hokage miserable for everyone in this village. I'd like to do something for L Block before my run is up.
I actually have a major request that comes from an L Block youngin' named Rock Lee. All he asks is for you to let him go up against a Sand Village ninja named Gaara. On behalf of all of L Block, we would be eternally grateful if you could make this happen.
All right, shut up and listen, you little crayon eaters. I'm only gonna say this one time. I willingly let a person named Orochimaru participate in these exams. We made a deal that if I let him do whatever he wanted to Sasuke, then he would kill Naruto in exchange.
Imagine saying this to the motherfuckers who you did this shit to.
So you knew I was getting preyed on by that freak and you still let him come after me?
First of all, lower your tone, you little Uchiger. You were just collateral damage, cause I would do it again if it meant I had another chance at killing Naruto.
Let's see how much you care after I come up there and kill you myself.
You couldn't do nothing to your older brother when he was murdering every single person in your clan.
Oh shit! Itachi! Itachi is the best character in Naruto. My favorite character, Itachi. I cannot wait for this nigga to make an appearance in this fucking show. I said, Barack Obese, I need you to do my nigga Itachi right, bro. I need you to do my nigga right. That's my favorite character. I can't wait to see what you do with this nigga.
Don't talk to Sasuke like that, you old wrinkly foreskin face.
Don't even speak to me, you little gremlin. Just sit there and know that I have plans to screw you over during these exams, since I can't kill you because of Kakashi and his band of nut guzzlers behind me.
I kind of like your style, man. I feel like we might be on the same page when it comes to Naruto.
Looks like I don't have to worry about my status being questioned anymore because now I have multiple ops plotting on my downfall.
Now, before we start the next part of the exams, I just want to say that Orochimaru's gay little twink is disqualified.
Girl, he expected this to happen, so it's still 1-0.
He's probably been giving that freak information about me this whole time.
You're gay?
I am. Is that a problem?
That's the only thing he's worried about is him being gay?
Does me thinking you're valid make me gay?
Oh, boy, please.
Leave now, you Fruit Loop.
Hell no.
The first fight will be between that Uchiger Sasuke and that random light-skinned ninja.
Yo, cause you know that we got hoes. Cause you like my shit, my name Naruto.
I swear to God, you better be locked in during this fight, Sasuke. Cause I'm not trying to see you go out sad after what that old dried-up nut.
I've been locked ever since he brought up my brother.
So mentioning his brother is enough to instantly get him mad. Nice.
I said, yeah, that nigga about to beat the fuck out of this nigga.
All right, that's enough. The fight is over.
What? Now, hold up a second.
What is he doing? There's literally no reason to stop the fight right now.
Congratulations, you little Uchiger, because you lost.
What do you mean he lost? The fight just started and Sasuke was already teeing up.
And he probably would have won if I let the fight fully play out. But unfortunately for him, I saw this as an opportunity to get a free point against that mouth-breathing sensei of yours.
Hell nah!
I shouldn't even be surprised. I can already tell how this is gonna go.
So he thinks I'm just some pawn or bargaining chip he can use to achieve whatever motives he has, huh? You know what? I should just stretch him out like I did that guy in the forest. Maybe then he'll start thinking twice when it comes to me.
I thought I told you to get that dumb look off your face. Do you need me to come fix it myself?
Touch me, and I'll literally blow your back out, old man.
Pause! I had to pause my damn self.
So saying you would give a guy head for $1 billion is okay, but him saying that is where you draw the line.
Yeah, right? I said this whole thing has been low-key gay.
Maybe now she can finally be her own person.
My money and business perspective question isn't gay. Because when you ask a gay question with money involved, it's just a way to see if someone is a financial opportunist.
A financial opportunist? You coming up from sucking dick. I said, maybe I'm not a financial opportunist because I'm not sucking no dick for no $1 billion. I'm gonna just work for it. Sorry.
And somehow you like him even though he thinks like that.
That shit is gay as hell. I don't care. There's nothing wrong with being gay. It's 2025, but I'm gonna call it what it is. That shit is gay.
What's it gonna be? Because I can show you what it feels like to literally get your back blown out.
Sasuke, come on, yo. There's so many other things you could have said just now.
When you talk like that, it makes sense why Orochimaru was preying on your little fruity ass.
Like I said before, you old bitch. Touch me, and I'll blow your back.
I'm not even gonna let you finish that sentence, Sasuke. Nig, just stop, please.
Loud and obnoxious. How typical.
And Kendrick can be just
Enough
loud.
ruckus.
He said, Ruckus is trying to tell you, boy.
You probably think Lee pisses, sunshine, lollipops, and rainbow.
Shut up, Ruckus. I mean it.
Yeah, I'm like this. He sure did get that Diddy mark.
As long as he doesn't say anything else, then I'll relax.
Took you long enough to get that little Uchiger under control.
Ignore him. You can be mad, but I don't need you getting thrown out the village for attacking an active Hokage.
He said, get that nigga when he's not Hokage no more. I said, all you gotta do is wait for the nigga to not be in any power.
A crash out scenario ruined with logic. How disappointing.
Damn it, this is my fault for not adding to the ignorance. I will not let this happen again.
You can continue with the matches.
Miss me with that fake-ass apology, and get that thumb-sucking crayon eater out of my sight.
Sakura, how do you feel after seeing everything that just happened to Sasuke?
I guess I feel bad since he got disrespected and hoed for no reason. But that's about it.
Oh my god, Sakura.
I already know you're gonna somehow see that as glazing.
Not at all, my nigga. You're valid now.
Yeah, finally. I said she took that nigga's dick out of her mouth.
Now that the Uchiglidite is gone, let's start the next fight.
Did he call him an Uchigulite?
Ino and Zaku, you two will be fighting next.
Sealing it back.
It doesn't even...
I said, yeah. I said, that curse mark seal. That's to lock it in. I said, look, that's that curse mark seal. Lock it in. I said, Naruto.
Even hurt that bad. Relax.
Yeah, bullshit. It feels like you just stabbed me.
Yeah, with a toothpick.
No, actually, a kunai would be more accurate.
Yeah, you're so cool for that, Sasuke. Congrats.
What the fuck is your problem, Kakashi?
I'm showing you how easy it is to make you mad. That's why it's easy for people like Lee or the Third to get any type of reaction out of you.
Just tell me if you were able to seal the hickey, Kakashi.
Excuse me?
Naruto called the mark on my shoulder a hickey earlier, which I thought was kind of funny.
Do I got a hickey, guys? I said, do y'all like my tattoo? Y'all like my curse mark tattoo? It's the Sharingan Toma in the middle, and then it's the little thing around the curse mark. I made my own curse mark. Everybody gets their everybody gets like the Sasuke curse mark or some shit. I designed my own curse mark myself. So this was my first tattoo. Actually, was the my own curse mark. So I said, Naruto for life.
I fell off. Too much shit is happening back to back. It's just L after L after L. And if this keeps happening, I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. Be honest with me, Kakashi. Do you think I fell off?
Are you about to cry, Sasuke?
He said he about to cry. This nigga's about to cry. He about to cry like a bitch. He about to cry like a little bitch.
Listen, you just had some pretty unfortunate things happen to you that you couldn't control.
Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
One of the L's was preventable.
Sasuke, everything that happened to you recently was preventable in my opinion.
That's not what I meant.
Sasuke, no matter which way you meant it, the only person to truly blame for all of this is Hiruzen.
Don't give the old man too much credit. I've been just as bad.
I didn't expect you to get here so soon.
And I didn't expect to hear that you wanted to meet.
I don't remember this.
It's good to see you and my little Uchiha prince. Just being this close to you guys makes me feel
Tell me what you did to Sasuke.
I marked my territory on him just like all my other victims. That should be obvious to see.
Yeah, no shit. This curse mark seems different than what you usually do, though, because on top of making him more violent, it's making him say weird stuff that he'd normally never say.
You heard what he called it. I just gave him a little hickey.
Answer the question.
You're so demanding, Kakashi. I love it. But fine. I want Sasuke to know exactly what I did for him.
What did he do to him? And this is going to be a great way for us to end this because we're getting close. We got about 2 minutes left in the video.
So telling you will only make things easier for me. I call it the edge mark. It's just like the normal curse mark. But instead of only giving him power, the edge mark will also protect his edge streak. Basically, as long as he has that mark on his shoulder, his streak cannot be ruined. That boy's edge streak plays a very important role into what I have planned. I think I answered enough of your questions. So this is where our little meeting will end.
So it seems like the curse mark or the edge mark is protecting Sasuke's edge streak.
I actually wanted to meet with you so I can ask you for a favor.
Depending on what it is, I might just do it.
I want you to kill the third Hokage.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, that took a turn. Okay, I like that.